Welcome back, India aspirants, to the 24th of 40 lectures for the Crash Course in English NDA by Mar Tutorial. My name is Anmol and I shall be your guide on this journey through the English language. You must remember we were continuing with conjunctions as a part of speech in our journey. Let's conclude it today without any further ado. Alright, so rule 7, we did rule 6 yesterday. Neither of and either of. Neither of, दोनों में से एक भी नहीं. Either of, इनमें से कोई एक. For two and none of and one of for more than two. अगर दो चीजें हैं तो आप यूज करोगे नाइदर आइदर. दो से ज्यादा चीजें हैं तो नन या वन. सब में से कोई नहीं तो नन ऑफ देम. वन ऑफ, सब में से कोई एक तो वन ऑफ देम. दो से ज्यादा के लिए दो ही अगर चीजें हैं, दोनों में से एक भी नहीं तो नाइदर ऑफ देम. दोनों में से कोई एक, आइदर ऑफ देम. सो his four sons looked after him. What? None of his four sons looked after him. फोर है तो या तो नन ऑफ यूज होगा या वन ऑफ यूज होगा. दोनों का मतलब अलग अलग हो जाएगा. नन ऑफ हिज फोर सन्स लुक्ड आफ्टर हिम मतलब उसके चारों बेटों में से किसी ने भी उसकी देखभाल नहीं की. और वन ऑफ हिज फोर सन्स लुक्ड आफ्टर हिम मतलब चारों में से किसी एक ने उसकी देखभाल करी. तीन बाकी काम कर रहे होंगे, एक देखभाल कर रहा होगा, बाकी लोग अपना काम कर रहे होंगे ताकि कमा के दे सके और घर चल सके. प्रोबेबली dash the students of your class has done this mischief. One of the students of your class has done this mischief. One of the students of your class has done this mischief. आपकी क्लास में से किसी एक स्टूडेंट ने ये शैतानी की है. So neither of the two are here. Neither of the two are here. जैसे दोनों में से कोई भी एक यहाँ नहीं है. So neither of is used like this for two because we are mentioning two. कोई भी चीज अगर पता है कि हमें दो ही चीजों की बात हो रही है तो neither of either of यूज होगा. दो से ज्यादा है तो none of और one of यूज होगा. Alright, as soon as, if two things are happening in the future in quick succession and the second thing is dependent on the first, then the first one is stated in simple present and the second in simple future. देखना as soon as के बारे में हम बात करेंगे. दो चीजें बताई जा रही हैं फ्यूचर में जो एक के बाद एक जल्दी से होती हैं, है ना. उसमें जो दूसरी चीज है वो पहली चीज पर डिपेंडेंट है. तो पहली चीज सिंपल प्रेजेंट में बताई जाएगी और दूसरी सिंपल फ्यूचर में. कि मतलब जैसे ही ये होगा वैसे ही वो हो जाएगा. जैसे ही आप आओगे वैसे ही हम चलेंगे. आओगे चलेंगे, जैसे ही आप आए वैसे ही हम चलेंगे. तो हिंदी में अब जैसे ही आप आओगे वैसे ही हम चलेंगे, दोनों फ्यूचर में बोल रहे हैं. आओगे चलेंगे. बट इन इंग्लिश वी डोंट यूज दैट. वी यूज द सिंपल प्रेजेंट along with as soon as. जैसे as soon as he comes we will leave. as soon as you come we will leave. as soon as you will come नहीं. अभी क्यों बताया गया है? क्योंकि हिंदी में हम लोग, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, हिंदी में दोनों चीजें फ्यूचर में बोली जाती हैं इस तरह के सेंटेंस में कि जैसे ही एक चीज होगी वैसे ही दूसरी होगी. तो होगी दोनों फ्यूचर में है. बट इंग्लिश में वी डोंट से लाइक दैट. इंग्लिश में वी से एज सून एज समथिंग हैपेंस द अदर थिंग विल हैपन. सो समथिंग हैपेंस सिंपल प्रेजेंट, समथिंग विल हैपन simple future. If you do not remember the simple present and simple future structures, please go back and look at the simple tense wala lesson and come back once you're sure about those tenses. So as soon as he will come, no. What should it be? He comes. As soon as he comes, I will call you up. जैसे ही वो आएगा मैं आपको फोन कर दूंगा कि आ जाओ लड़के लेके. Anyway, is and when is not used with then. When I come, then I will meet you. No, then you won't use it. When I come, I will meet you. When I come, see again, first sentence in simple present, second in simple future. When I come, जब मैं आऊंगा, I will meet you, मैं आपसे मिलूंगा. हिंदी में दोनों फ्यूचर में बोले जा रहे हैं, जब मैं आऊंगा तब मैं आपसे मिलूंगा. In the English we don't do that. We say when I come, I will meet you. Now yes, since, as, because not used with so or therefore. अगर since, as, because लगा है तो उसके आगे so therefore नहीं लगेगा. We won't say since I was ill, therefore I could not come. नहीं. Since I was ill, I could not come. Since I was ill, so I could not come. नहीं. Since I was ill, I could not come. Therefore, या तो therefore so लगेगा. I was ill, therefore I could not come. I was ill, so I could not come. या since I was ill, I could not come. Since I was ill, I could not come. Exception. As you sow, so shall you reap. यहाँ पे as के साथ so लग रहा है पर मतलब अलग हो रहा है. यहाँ पे as का क्या मतलब था? क्योंकि. यहाँ पे as का मतलब है क्योंकि, कि since और because. But what is the meaning of as here? जैसा. As you sow, so shall you reap. जैसा बोगे वैसा काटोगे. तो here as and so do not mean इसलिए, किस लिए, क्योंकि या इसलिए. Here they mean जैसा वैसा. As you sow, so shall you reap. जैसा बोगे वैसा काटोगे. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू रूल 10. अब नो सूनर के साथ दैन लगता है, हार्डली के साथ व्हेन लगता है, स्कार्सली के साथ भी व्हेन लगता है. हम लोग ऑलरेडी देख चुके हैं, वी जस्ट रिवाइजिंग इट वंस. नो सूनर डिड ही सी मी दैन ही रैन अवे. और नो सूनर के बाद सिंपल पास्ट होता है, नो सूनर डिड ही सी मी. और ये भी देखो यहाँ पे इंटेरोगेटिव का स्ट्रक्चर लग रहा है, ऑक्सिलरी जो है वो सब्जेक्ट के पहले आ रहा है. वेरी गुड. नो सूनर हैड द थीफ सीन द पुलिस देन ही रैन अवे. ऑलराइट. हार्डली हैड द, अगर यहाँ हार्डली होता, हार्डली हैड द थीफ सीन द पुलिस व्हेन ही रैन अवे. यस. ऑलराइट. दे शुड ऑलवेज बी यूज्ड इन द पास्ट टेंस. और नो सूनर और हार्डली हमेशा पास्ट टेंस में होते हैं. देखो पास्ट टेंस से फॉलो हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे. डिड ही सी मी सिंपल पास्ट, had the police seen the had the thief seen the police perfect past. The police had, the thief had seen the police, so both of them are used in past. Then he ran away, and he ran away also simple past. The second part is also in the simple past. See, they should always be used in the past tense. All of these, no sooner than, hardly when, scarcely when. If the sentence starts with hardly, scarcely, etc., then we use the interrogative structure. ये आपको बताया मैंने interrogative structure. Auxiliary comes before the subject. See, had comes before the thief. The thief had seen, that is the proper structure, the affirmative structure. The thief had seen the police. Had the thief seen the police? That is the question. When had the thief seen the police? Why had the thief seen the police? Where had the thief seen the police? With whom had the thief seen the police? Since when had the thief been seeing the police? For example, for perfect continuous. पर यहाँ पे interrogative structure had पहले आ रहा है. Had the thief? Yes, not the thief had. So did भी यहाँ पे देखो पहले आ रहा है. He saw me. Did he see me? Interrogative structure. Question नहीं पूछ रहे, फिर भी इंटेरोगेटिव स्ट्रक्चर यूज कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे शुरुआत हम एक नेगेटिव एडवर्ब से कर रहे हैं. दीज आर द एक्चुअल नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट्स, स्टेटमेंट्स दैट चेंज देयर स्ट्रक्चर इवन दो दे आर नॉट इंटेरोगेटिव्स. हार्डली आई सॉ हिम व्हेन आई स्टॉप्ड माय कार. नहीं, हार्डली डिड आई सी हिम. हार्डली डिड आई सी हिम व्हेन आई स्टॉप्ड माय कार. हार्डली डिड आई सी हिम व्हेन आई स्टॉप्ड my car. So hardly I saw him when I stopped my car is incorrect because this is not the interrogative structure. Interrogative structure के लिए the auxiliary should come before the subject. Auxiliary in this is not obvious. It is hidden in saw. It is did. Did ने see का inflate करके saw बनाया हुआ है, वो did बाहर निकल आएगा, did I see him हो जाएगा. Alright, lest should, again it shows itself up, or else otherwise. Example, अच्छा lest should, run fast lest you should miss the train. याद रखिएगा lest का use. First we use a declarative or an imperative. If you do not remember what a declarative or imperative is, please go back and revisit. Declarative are statements, imperatives are requests and commands. फिर lest आ गया, फिर subject आ जाएगा, subject के बाद should आएगा, should के बाद ऐसी चीज आएगी that you do not want. You do not want. Lest you should. Yes? Alright, sweet. और कैसा लगता है कि do this or that, do this else something will happen, do this otherwise something else will happen. Run fast or you will miss the train. Run fast else you will miss the train. Run fast otherwise you will miss the train. But lest के साथ you should miss the train होगा, उसके साथ will होगा. Rule 12, unless, until and till. The difference between this. Now until signifies time while unless signifies a condition. Until कब यूज किया जाता है? Until तब यूज किया जाता है जब हम टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं कि समय बीते तो काम हो जाएगा, सिर्फ समय बीतने भर से, और कुछ होना हो बस समय. Until sunrise, until the sunset, until the end of the month, until the end of the month, etc. etc. Unless यूज होता है कंडीशन के लिए कि अब कोई कंडीशन मीट होनी चाहिए. Unless you come, unless you meet me, unless you love me, unless they become friends, unless they form a treaty amongst themselves, the war is obvious. So that is how it is used. So until, let's see, until the light turns red, no one will stop. Yes, until the light turns red, red तो होगी ही होगी, समय की बात है सिर्फ. Until the light turns red, no one will stop. Unless the light turns red. Unless अगर लगाऊंगा तो मतलब बदल जाएगा, मतलब मुझे पक्का नहीं है कि लाइट लाल होगी कि नहीं होगी. Unless the light turns red, मतलब कि कोई बैठा है वहां पे, वो डिसाइड कर रहा है, जब तक वो नहीं करेगा उसको रेड, तब तक लोग नहीं रुकेंगे. Until बोल रहा हूं, इसका मतलब बस समय की बात है, रुको और हो जाएगी. Dash you work hard, you won't succeed unless you work hard. यहाँ पे कंडीशन की बात है, जो कड़ा श्रम है, कड़ा परिश्रम है. Unless you work hard, you won't succeed. जब तक आप कड़ा श्रम नहीं करोगे, आप सक्सीड नहीं होगे. We do not begin a sentence with till. Till और until same meaning होता है. Till और until is the same thing. बस ये है कि till से आप शुरू नहीं कर सकते. तो till the train gets the signal it will not proceed. No, until. Till say you cannot start. So the train will not proceed till it gets the signal. That is how you can write the train will not proceed till it gets the signal. So the train will not proceed till it gets the signal. वहाँ पे till, because it's coming in the middle of the sentence, you can use till. You can use until here as well. Until it gets the signal. That is the difference between until and till. Till, you cannot start with that word. It means the same as until regarding the time. Alright, now we move on to the next one. We will not use not with until unless. Until unless अब फिर से अपने आप में वो negative carry कर रहे हैं, उसके साथ not नहीं करेंगे हम. Until the train will not get the signal नहीं. Until the train gets the signal. Until the train, जब तक ऐसा ना हो जाए. Already until में हम लोग बोल रहे हैं जब तक ऐसा ना हो जाए. तो gets the signal, क्या ना हो जाए? जो होने की बात हो रही है वो हम कह रहे हैं. Will not get the signal नहीं. It will not run. We do not use will, would and shall with until unless. For example, unless the government will take, नहीं takes, unless the government takes action. We use the simple present. Unless the government takes action, corruption will not stop. Next part will be in the simple future, but this part will be in the simple present. Unless the government takes action. Sometimes two conjunctions, prepositions, pronouns and adjectives are used together for emphasis, though their meaning are similar. अब कभी-कभी just for emphasis, थोड़ा जोर देने के लिए और थोड़ा उसकी meaning और rich, vibrant बनाने के लिए हम दो conjunctions, prepositions, pronouns या adjectives को जोड़ते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ. दोनों का meaning similar होता है पर उनको एक साथ जोड़ते हैं ताकि, for example, the one and only. The one and only, a one and only, the one and only की एक मात्र है वो, the one and only use होता है अक्सर, yes. So there we are using it as, so let's see, until and unless you work hard, you won't succeed. So here they are conjunctions, until and unless, conjunctions. Until and unless you work hard, you won't succeed. जब तक और समय भी और जब तक आप काम नहीं करोगे, तो until and unless ऐसे use होता है. Until and unless बहुत emphasis देने के लिए, तभी होगा जब आप मेहनत करोगे, तभी आप सफल होगे. The selling price of every commodity was over and above. अब over and above, the MRP ये prepositions है. कैसे पता चल रहा है prepositions है? ये देखो यहाँ पे एक noun को जोड़ रहे हैं बाकी के sentence से. They're joining a noun with the rest of the sentence. So they are prepositions. That is the basic definition of preposition. Joining a noun or a pronoun with the rest of the sentence. So there are preposition over and above. Both of them mean the same thing. Over के ऊपर, above के ऊपर. We've read that already. If you do not remember, please go back and revisit prepositions. The first and foremost duty, here there are adjectives, देखो, they are modifying duty. So adjectives. Here as well there are adjectives, but you can also call them each and every student, but you can also call them pronouns here, let's say. Not exactly, because they are modifying students, each and every student, that is why they are an adjective. Each and every student, distributive adjectives. If you do not remember again, please go back to read about adjectives. So the first and foremost duty of every citizen is to respect his country. The first and foremost, सबसे पहली. First and foremost, both of them mean pretty much the same thing, but साथ में use किया जा रहा है for emphasis. Each and every student must attend the examination. अरे, emphasis डालने के लिए बोला जा रहा है each and every one of you. Each one of you, every one of you, उतना ज़्यादा जोर नहीं आ रहा उसमें. Each and every one of you, हर एक without exception. All right. Let's move on to rule 14. With doubt and doubtful, we use if and whether in positive senses. For example, he doubts whether she will help him or if she will help him. With doubt and doubtful, we use if and whether in positive sentences and that in negative and interrogative sentences. So doubt और doubtful के साथ if और whether use होता है positive sentences में और that use होता है negative और interrogative sentences में. Now let's see. He doubts dash she will help him. So this is a positive sentence. There is no not in this. There is no question in this. It is not an interrogative sentence. It is not a negative sentence. It's a positive sentence. So positive sentence, what will we put? If or whether. He doubts if she will help him, or he doubts whether she will help him. Both of them are correct. That is incorrect. Next, I have no doubt that, no doubt is negative. I have no doubt that he will cheat on her. So no doubt मतलब negative के लिए क्या लगता है? That लगता है. I am doubtful dash my parents will allow me to go to the party or not. Whether or लगाए तो whether होगा. You remember that? With or we use whether. In the previous lecture we've done that. If you don't remember, please go revisit the class so that you do. Now he's not doubtful. He's not doubtful that I will finish that course on time. He is not doubtful that I will finish their course on time. उसको ये शंका नहीं है कि मैं इनका कोर्स समय में खत्म कर दूंगा. I am doubtful whether my parents will allow me to go to the party or not. If लगेगा तो और नहीं लगेगा. Whether के साथ और लगता है. Rule 15th. The same is used with that when the verb is specified and with as when the verb is not specified. अब the same जो word है, ये देखो the same. अगर उसके बाद verb specified है, जैसे I have, yes, verb is specified, we will use that, and if the verb is not specified, we will use as. For example, see, this is the same book that I have, not as I have, as mine. This is the same book as mine. Here there is no verb. It's just a possessive pronoun. If you do not remember that this is a possessive pronoun, please go back and revisit the pronouns lecture so that you can understand this is a possessive pronoun. He is the same boy dash met me in the, so met me in the market, again met, a verb is there, so that. He is the same boy dash yesterday, then he is the same boy as yesterday. So there is no verb after that, so we will use as. Now do not use who or which after the same, but you cannot use who. This is the same boy who met me in the market. No, that met me in the market. If the same is written, you will always follow it with that. If there is a verb later on. So here it becomes a subordinating conjunction as well, though, because it is introducing a new clause. But it is also a relative pronoun which refers back to the noun book. If you do not remember what relative pronouns are, again go back, revisit pronouns wala chapter. You will understand what relative pronouns are. Alright. So as and so and as are used for comparison. We've already done that once. I'll show it to you again. We can use as and as for positive and negative, but so and so only in negative state sentences. He is not as strong as him. He is not so strong as him. Both of them are correct. He is as strong as him. He is so strong as him is incorrect. He is as strong as him is correct. So for example, he is as intelligent. Yahan pe you cannot use so. Why? Because this is a positive sentence. We don't have a not or a no. Not or a no, an adverb of negation which changes the sentence into a negative. We do not have that here. That means it's a positive sentence. He is as intelligent as you. He is not. अब यहाँ as भी लग सकता है, so भी लग सकता है क्योंकि not लगा है. Not is the negative sentence. So you see, as and as can be used for negative, and so and as can also be used for the negative. He is not so intelligent. So यहाँ पे intelligent होना चाहिए. There should be any adjective here. It doesn't matter which adjective. Any positive degree. If you do not remember why there should be a positive degree between as and as, go and revisit the adjectives wale chapters. You will understand the positive and the superlative, comparative and the superlative degrees. कि positive के साथ we use as or so as in negatives. Comparatives के साथ we use than, and superlatives के साथ we use the best, whatever. We only use the positive degree of an adjective and adverb with them. For example, he ran as faster नहीं, positive use करते हैं हम, comparative use नहीं करते. He ran as fast as he could. He is as good as you. So as and as is for the positive degree. We've already done that in adjectives. That is all that they are saying here again. Sweet. Alright, so that's that for conjunctions. Let's move on to the next part of our question paper from yesterday, with the 31st question in ordering of words in a sentence. So always remember, in ordering of words in a sentence, all you need to do is look at the options along with. You must look at the options along with and try to figure out, alright, so it can either start with any of them. Let's figure out obvious pairs. The spirit of man has slowly and painfully surmounted, maybe, and his growing intelligence, can't be, can't start with Q. The spirit of man and his growing intelligence, maybe. The spirit of man has faced all kinds of dangers. The spirit of man, all the obstacles that have come in his way, can't start with R. Can start with Q, let's say. Can start with Q for now. Let's see which makes most sense. The spirit of man and his growing intelligence has slowly, not has. Agar and his growing intelligence, it has become a plural. Now it should be have. So Q, P cannot be the answer. Now we look at S, Q, P, R. Let's start with S. The spirit of man has faced all kinds of dangers, and his growing intelligence has slowly and painfully surmounted all the obstacles that have come in his way. It makes sense. B. Let's just make sure D doesn't make sense. The spirit of man has slowly and painfully surmounted all the obstacles that have come in his way, and his growing intelligence has faced all kinds of dangers. Well, it's not incorrect. The spirit of man has faced all kinds of dangers, and his growing intelligence has slowly and painfully surmounted all obstacles that have come in his way. B seems to be the best option. It makes the most sense. PRQS, though, might be grammatically correct. The spirit of man has slowly and painfully surmounted all the obstacles that have come in his way. It has. And his growing intelligence has faced all kind of dangers. No, actually, the spirit of man has faced all kind of dangers, and his growing intelligence has slowly and painfully surmounted all obstacles that have come in his way. So the dangers were not faced by the intelligence, the dangers were faced by the spirit of man. And the intelligence has grown slowly and painfully, surmounting the obstacles that have come in his way. Alright, surmounting means overcoming. So B is the best option here. Let's look at 32. After our school boys had won a well-contested hockey match, so that they might communicate the news, can't start with P. After our school boys had won a well-contested hockey match, who is a keen sportsman, can't start with Q. After our school boys had won a well-contested hockey match, they came to school in high spirits, can start with R, maybe. After our school boys had won a well-contested hockey match, and takes a very, can't start with S. Has to start with R. RPQS must be the answer. Just to confirm, let's see. After our school boys had won a well-contested hockey match, they came to school in high spirits, so that they might communicate the news of the victory to the headmaster, who is a keen sportsman and takes a very lively interest in school games. Absolutely correct. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so we see 33rd A is the correct option. PSRQ, even a leisurely game like cricket demanding grace rather than strength can cause much ill will, as we saw in the controversy over bodyline bowling and over the rough tactics of the Australian team that visited England in 1921. As we say, cricket is a game of gentlemen played by hooligans, and it is the misfortune of my country that most of us are so passionately involved in such a wasteful activity. Scientists point out, what do the scientists point out? Of sunspot activity, can't start with P. Scientists point out that it is an aftermath that has now reached, point out that it is an aftermath, can maybe start with Q, let's see, can start with R. The scientists point out has now, cannot start with R. Alright, scientists point out that it is an aftermath that has now reached its peak. It is the aftermath that has now reached its peak of the 11-year cycle of sunspot activity. So Q, R, P of the sunspot activity of 11-year cycle. QR, QSPR or QRSP, aftermath that of the 11-year cycle also doesn't make sense. Q, that is the aftermath that has now reached its peak. That it is an aftermath. I think the UPSC made a mistake with this sentence because it doesn't make sense. QRPS, QSPR, either of them. What makes the most sense is QSPR. Let's see. The scientists point out of the 11-year, they can't point out of the, point out that it is an aftermath of the 11-year cycle. So you cannot have that here. That it is an aftermath of the 11-year cycle of sunspot activity that has now. So that should come in R. R में आना चाहिए था, ये that जो Q में उन्होंने डाला हुआ है गलती से, वो R में आना चाहिए था, तब D option सही हो जाता. So the scientists point out that it is an aftermath of the 11-year cycle of sunspot activity that has now reached its peak. कभी कभी गलती हो जाती है यूपीएससी से भी, कोई बात नहीं. After all, they are humans who are working there. As the ship streams from San Diego, ठीक है, let's see. As the ship streams from San Diego is a place. As ship streams, it starts. As walls of grey water doesn't make sense. P couldn't start with P. Can't start with Q, making the greener among us miserable. Those of us aboard have a personal demonstration of powerful ocean movement. Those of us aboard have a personal demonstration of powerful ocean movement. As walls of grey, so SP, as walls of grey water from a distant storm in the North Pacific, rock and toss the ship, making the greener among us miserable with seasickness. So C is the correct option here. SPRQ, 35th. Let's move on to the next part of the paper now. Spotting errors. Alright, so 36th. We got an electric current is the complete path traversed by electric current. Electric circuit is the complete path traveled by electric current. No error in this. That is how it is. He waved us a bye bye. Bye bye नहीं बेटा. Bye bye नहीं होता है. BYE होता है. And bye bye was also not a correct way of saying that in formal English. You should say he waved us a goodbye. So 37A is the correct option. 38th. There was a great deal that had to be scrapped, that must be scrapped, but surely India could not have been what she undoubtedly was, and could not have continued a cultured existence for thousands of years. There was a great deal. So there was a great deal. Not great deal, there was great deal. गलत बात, गलत है grammar में. There was a great deal is what it should be. 39th. With regard to interior decoration, it is the attention given to the less overt aspects of using space that give it life and identity or quality that make it exciting and unusual. That gives it. Why? Because with regard to interior decoration, it is the attention. The attention is the main subject. The attention given to the less overt aspects of using space that gives it. So the attention gives it. वो singular है, तो singular verb लगेगा. 39th का B is the correct option. 40th. A small parcel of novels is better than none. A small parcel of novels is better than none. It's absolutely correct. 40 का D. Small parcel is singular, तो is लगेगा. Novels के लिए नहीं है ये, small parcel के लिए है. Alright, sweet. We're going to move ahead now to fill in the blanks. You will see how suddenly we have everything based, grammar based mostly. So vocabulary would be a section, grammar would be a section, comprehension would be a section. जो arrangement of sentences था, that is comprehension. He looks as if he is wary. 41st day, he as if he were. All right, so he looks as if he were wary. As if he were the subjunctive mood. You'll remember the subjunctive mood. That if I were a butterfly. Yes, that is the subjunctive mood that is being used here. 41st D, he looks as if he were wary. 42nd, my house is insured against theft and fire. You insure something against damage. So whatever kind of damage you fear that property might incur or go through, all you have to use is the preposition against. That your house is insured against theft and fire. So your bike is insured, let's say, against accidental coverage or whatever. Against accidents, not accidental coverage. Cannot be insured against accidental coverage. That means that you will not get the coverage. That is what it is insured against. Doesn't make sense. The result of the prolonged discussion was disappointing. Was disappointing. So disappointing is the verb used as an adjective here. The result of the prolonged discussion was disappointing. A disappointing end. Disappointing is the correct option here. You are lucky to be born. To have been born. You are lucky to have been born in the 20th century. 44th B. You are lucky to have been born in the 20th century. Though you are born in the 21st century, mostly probably I'm sure people who are preparing for the NDA now or henceforth, anybody who would be looking at this for the preparation of NDA itself would be born in the 21st century. 20th century is the previous century for you. Alright, Sita is true to her words. True to her words मतलब जो कहती है वो करती है. To be true to your words. That is an idiom as well. Phrase true to your words. Be true to your words means do what you say you will do. Alright. Years have passed since I last saw her last. Years have passed since I saw her last. So have passed. 46th A. 47th. When he heard the terrible noise, he asked me what was going on. What was going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, what was happening? What was happening on नहीं? On नहीं होता तो happening होता. What was happening? What was going on? Alright. और getting on का मतलब काम चलाना यार. We're getting on. Alright. और getting on किसी चीज के ऊपर चढ़ना. So could you lend me some money? I am very short of cash at the moment. What you do is you be short of cash. You become short of cash. You get short of cash. ये कम हो गए पैसे आपके पास अगर कम है तो short of cash. नगद कम हो गया आपके पास. I saw her when she was standing by the side of the old statue. Alright. So by the side of the old statue is the correct option here. I saw her when she was standing by the side of the old statue. And then we have true friends never desert their loved ones in adversity. कि परेशानी में कभी छोड़ कर नहीं जाते हैं अकेला. तो desert is the best one here, which means छोड़ देना उसको, भाग जाना, छोड़ के भाग जाना. Alright, so that was that for today. That for conjunctions as well. Make sure you're revising all the lectures, previous lectures, to consolidate your understanding of English as we move ahead. It was lovely having you with me. I will see you in the next one.